It's Monday, September 1st, 2025, fresh coffee, fresh models, and you're tuned to Blue Lightning AI Daily. I'm Zane, and today's episode was made with Microsoft Vibe Voice 7B.
And I'm Pippa. New month energy, new model energy. Let's go. We're digging into XAI's Grok Code Fast 1. It's like a speedrun mode for coding agents.
Exactly. Not a general-purpose chatbot, this one's built for agentic coding. Think plan, call tools, write code, run tests, fix, repeat. But fast. Like sub-second fast in those tool-heavy loops.
So who's this for? Dev teams, obviously, but also our creator fam who build with code under the hood. If you're automating a content pipeline, shipping microsites, or wrangling a video workflow with scripts, speed matters.
What changed? XAI optimized the whole stack for low-latency, multi-step coding. It's tuned for TypeScript, Python, Java, Rust, C++, and Go. It's repo-aware, so it can answer code-based questions, scaffold new modules, and propose targeted fixes.
And the vibe is don't make me wait. When an agent lints, compiles, runs unit tests, and patches bugs, those tiny delays stack up. Kill the lag, keep the flow.
Availability is solid. XAI says it's rolling out through familiar tools GitHub Copilot, Cursor, Klein, RuCode, KiloCode, OpenCode, and Windsurf with free access for a limited time via select partners, plus API access if you want to wire it into your own agent stack. That aligns with reporting from Reuters on the launch and partner access.
Money talk. Because we all have budgets. Intro pricing is 20 cents per million input tokens, with $1.50 per million output tokens and 2 cents per million cached input tokens. That's aggressive. Investing.com's coverage backs those numbers, and XAI's docs have the API details if you're integrating.
The strategy here is clever. Optimize at the loop level. Measure how quickly an assistant can plan, call, fix across dozens or hundreds of steps. If each step is near instant, the whole workflow collapses in time.
Which is perfect for creators. Imagine your assistant stitching a Premiere timeline, renaming assets, hitting an API to grab captions, generating a cleanup script, running it, then fixing edge cases, without that awkward pause where you check your phone and forget what you were doing.
Or brand builders spinning up a microsite for a campaign. Scaffold the project, drop in analytics hooks, generate forms, wire a basic CMS, and push a staging build over and over as you iterate. Fast loops, more experiments per afternoon.
Wait, let's hit the notable bits quickfire. Agentic performance, optimized for rapid plan code test fix loops, low latency serving, sub-second responses in typical loops, repo aware. It can traverse and answer questions about your codebase. Wide language coverage, TypeScript, Python, Java, Rust, C++, Go, Clean, and
XAI's positioning is practical developer experience over leaderboard flexing. Instead of big public benchmarks, they emphasize faster token serving under iterative load and lower cost per loop. So they're chasing that everyday rhythm, short, precise cycles.
I like that. Like a pit crew, not a talk show host. Less chit-chat, more tire changes.
Source check for folks who want receipts. Reuters covered XAI's push into agentic coding and noted free access for launch partners. Investing.com outlined the pricing structure, and the XAI docs have API onboarding for teams wiring this into agents.
Okay, let's talk workflow upgrades. For video people, automating After Effects expressions fixes, generating batch renaming scripts for assets, syncing LUTs across a folder, or calling an API to fetch scene metadata. Agents can do this today. Grok Code Fast 1 just makes it feel real-time.
For marketers, build a landing page, plug in analytics, automate UTM tagging, generate email capture logic, and schedule a batch of A/B tests. You might run dozens of tiny code operations per iteration. That's where sub-second responses pay off.
For solo founders, back-end helpers that stand up CRUD routes, generate tests, run them, patch flaky ones, and deploy. Less staring at a spinner means more shipping.
One thing to flag. This model isn't trying to be your deep conversation buddy. It's specialized. If you need long-form ideation or general Q&A, you might pair it with a broader model. But for agent loops, it's built to zoom.
And it's landing where people already work. Copilot, Cursor, Windsurf, so you can compare it against your current assistant with minimal friction. That's key, no new tool fatigue.
Let's unpack pricing impact for creative teams. At 20 cents per million input tokens and $1.50 per million output, you can afford to let agents do lots of small calls without tanking your budget. Cached input at 2 cents per million helps when your agent reuses the same project context across loops.
Translation. Keep your repo or project brief in cache, pay pennies, and let the agent hammer away at microtasks. Try hundreds of quick fixes without sweating the bill. That's new behavior for a lot of folks.
Also a reminder, measure success differently. Start tracking loop-level metrics, time to fix, number of steps per minute, total cost per feature. That's more meaningful than a single smart answer.
Wait, quick test plan for listeners. Pick one annoying recurring task, say asset renaming and proxy generation. Run it with your current assistant. Note time and cost. Run it again with Grok Code Fast 1 via Cursor or Copilot. Same inputs. Note time and cost. If it's smoother and cheaper, you'll feel it immediately. If not, no harm done.
Good tip. Another one. Use repository Q&A aggressively. Ask the agent to map dependencies, summarize modules, identify dead code, and propose targeted fixes. That primes faster shipping on day 2.
Security and sanity check. Even fast agents need guardrails. Keep code reviews in the loop, gate deployments, and scope tool permissions. Speed's great, accuracy still matters.
Context in the market. Everyone's chasing agentic coding. Microsoft with Copilot, others with integrated dev agents. XAI's angle is speed and cost at the loop level, plus meet you in your editor. It's a pragmatic wedge.
Also love that they're not trying to win the vibe war on deep reasoning here. They're like, we won't make you wait, go build.
Availability specifics. XAI says it's available now via select partners with free access for a limited time. If you want direct integration, the XAI API is live. Check the docs for onboarding and SDKs. Again, that tracks with reporting and the docs portal.
And because folks will ask, yes, this should help agents that do repo traversals, tool calls, running tests, the boring but essential stuff, without the buffering wheel of doom.
For creators who don't code daily, here's your on-ramp. Start with tiny automations that save minutes, folder hygiene scripts, metadata tagging, small CLI tools to prep footage, or batch image transforms. Then graduate to agent as production assistant.
Think assistant editor that never sleeps. Pull clips, generate selects, name things properly, render previews, and ping Slack when done. Speed turns that into a background hum you can trust.
One caveat, you'll want to compare it in your real environment. Some teams hit network and tool bottlenecks. The model can be fast, but your lint.test stack might still slow the dance. Tune both.
Facts. And if you're trying it today, keep a simple scoreboard. Steps per minute, average response time per tool call, and total loop cost. Gamify it. You'll find bottlenecks fast.
Quick recap. What changed? XAI launched a speed and cost optimized code model, Grok Code Fast 1, tailored for multi-step agent loops.
Who it's for? Dev teams, creators, marketers, founders doing code-adjacent work.
How it helps sub-second responses reduce context switching, cheaper tokens make long agent runs viable. Availability, rolling out via select IDE agent partners with limited time free access, API available via XAI.
Sources if you want to read more. Reuters covered the launch and partner angle, Investing.com covered the pricing, and XAI's docs have the API setup. We'll link those in the blog post notes at bluelightningtv.com.
Last thought. This feels like a baseline shift. If your assistant can make a dozen decisions a minute without stuttering, your creative loop stops feeling like stop-and-go traffic.
Green lights all the way. Try it on one project this week and see if you ship faster. If yes, keep it. If no, bounce. Simple.
That's our show for Monday, September 1st, 2025. This episode was made with Microsoft Vibe Voice 7B. Thanks for hanging with us on Blue Lightning AI Daily.
Hit bluelightningtv.com for the latest news, plus video tutorials to level up your favorite AI tools. See you tomorrow.
Later, everyone.